Hello? Is anyone there? Um, Boop. There we are. Let's see. We've got. Heyo, good to see you there, Luna. How are things? So, got some relatively. Got some relatively good news. I have had a lot of mail come in recently, and some of those things were nice little tech, such as a stream deck. Your boy Zeeb is getting more and more coordinated in matters like these. So now it is just a button press to do something like this. It's no longer like, well, it is, well, granted, before it was a button press, but last time it was on a keyboard. Now it's on this own little thingamabooby instead. Isn't that something? And then I can just simply go boop to get rid of it again. So I'm taking this short moment to just get a button or two done. Ayo, hey there, Thorin. Moo to you. Dink. Dunk. So yeah, so I'm just making sure one or two buttons work and such. All right, let's see. And alrighty, that one works, but it doesn't bring me back to center scene, annoyingly enough. All right. So, and oh yeah, I have played it a tiny bit. I wanted to try out one or two things before the stream started as well. Your boys know it just wants to try and do multiple things at once. So, ding. Save. Ding. Yeah, excuse me. Alrighty. Oh yeah, one of the... so yeah, I was like, now we can move over to center screen. Look at that! So yeah, so one of the things that was tempting to do, I got into it a little bit during my day off when I was trying to do 3D stuff, was redo Overlord just a bit, because back on Saturday, I know you two were a part of it, they didn't like my decision of just, swapping love interests. I was very much of the thought of like, yeah, I'll just go for the lewd because,
greetings!
Quite frankly, like other than the benefit of the reds and the greens now more powerful, I didn't think there was much of a care for this woman, or a difference between one woman or the other.
Voluptuous assets.
Yep, that's me. Appreciator of voluptuous assets. And yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to, because it's saying Gnarl's cunning is underway. Your minions are heading for Jewel's domain. So it's like, where do they expect? So we had the Golden Hills, and then there's mountains. And there's the Evernight Swamp. So I lost a lot of different minions and such, which is the unfortunate thing that did me. Oh, actually, you know what? I do realize I messed up on one thing. I didn't have this window stay open. Yep, there we go. Now that's better. And for some reason it's still. And goody goodies. Is it working? Yeah, it's working, I think. Ding dong. So yeah. So yeah, because like I have a lot of fire fellas and like no browns. Oh, I don't need that many browns. 18 and then grab. And then just gonna have to go on a rampage. I'm expecting that like I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 things, or maybe even go back to the dwarven area, and it's gonna tell me all of a sudden, oh yes, now you can, you know, deal with all your thingamaboobs. Or go into Jules' quote-unquote domain. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use this time to try and gather up some souls, or whatever the F these things are. So I'm pretty... Did I get the thingamabobby that was... Yeah, I already got the thingamabobby that was there. Hey there, Clap, is it? Or... Clap Tit? I look at the name and I thought it was Clap Tit. So yeah, no, I'm a fairly wide sort of Zeeb. It's the shoulders that do all the you know, girth. And thank you, Luna, for the beat. The mouse. Sometimes it just decides you don't need to do any of the things you're trying to do. So yeah. Hey there, Lou. Good to see you. Yes, it's a big Zeeb. Don't how have things been? Bonk. Mayhem and destruction. Here we go. Come on. There we are. Error. Finishing thingies. Hey, that's pretty good. Finishing thingies is I finished work like a little over an hour ago now. So, and I was really pleasantly surprised that I was able to get like all kinds of packages sent my way. So yeah, so one of the packages I got was a nice stream deck. Oh hey, we should play Valheim together. Honestly, I would be interested, because at one point I'm gonna have to play Valheim and properly, and I feel like it's more fun if I was with other people, because it just has that aspect of you know, it's better with more peeps. Yeah, they're all still around. Cool. And bonk. The problem with playing it too early is you have to wait so long for updates. Yeah, but that's with every early access game. I feel like after Minecraft, there was like a huge effing boom for early access games, and specifically ones that felt like it was, you know, had this pedigree of being early access, and so everyone got the wrong message of what that looked like. So a lot of people thought it was like, oh, everyone wants world generation and, you know, player-driven content. And it's like, no, not really. Really, like, those are good aspects. But what makes a good early access game is the fact that we want games that are updating and, you know, going through all kinds of development changes, and we are a part of. Because the fact of the matter is we've made the effort of, like, you know, putting money towards it when it's not done, and we want to be a part of that little development process of, you know, hearing what the devs are having challenges with, what their roadmap is looking like, and the such. So, and for a while, early access games weren't doing that. There was only like a few good big ones, which were things such as Subnautica, for instance. That's a really good example of early access, and half the reason why is because of, like, early on they had the diagnosis dialogue. So whether it was a glitch in the game or sorry, not dialogue, debug hotkey. Like you didn't have to press multiple buttons. It was just F9 on every keyboard. And you were able to say, found a glitch here, or I'm not satisfied with the play here. And it got more than just, you know, say the screenshot of the message. It also had all this other telemetry involved with it. And that was like a relatively new thing for indies to do. So, yeah. And I think now we're starting to get early access games where that is what we want. We want to, like, if we're going to buy into a game ahead of time, it means that we're also investing our time in. And so now they're going to look at us a little more with a little more investor sort of motifs than simply, oh, we're playing a game because it's fun. Alrighty. Yeah, let's grab some blues. There we go. A little bit stronger. Oh yeah, but speaking of investment, I don't know why, but this game, like I bet it would be better if I was in a controller rather than a keyboard and mouse. But one of the things I've noticed is sometimes it will just glitch the mouse like buttons, and it will think I'm still holding onto the darn thing, which is not helpful. Boom. There we go. Get a few more greens. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. We're in blue territory, so really we can just alright, maybe none of it gets caught up on. We can now explore some of the swamp using our blue. Why can't these things? There we go. Alrighty. Cool. And then
Blues.
Different minions, different powers, and one of them is things such as, you know, oh hey, frogs! That's how you get. Riveting gameplay. We're catching frogs. This is Overlord's like variant of fishing, it seems. Really, is that all there is to say? I thought there was going to be more to explore. After Steam's greenlit disaster, it's been going fairly well for most early access games. Steam greenlight basically makes the biggest I feel like any platform that's trying to capitalize on... What the... Who's... Oh, it's just a weird dwarf. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, I need to make it...
Oh!
So, there we go. Oh! No, don't go into the... No. Just over the bridge. There. No, don't get caught up like that. Okay, cool. They do have the force side.
Blues.
No, it didn't want to pick him up. Apparently. The blues are meant to also revive people, but alright. Screw that.
You choose all.
So, the only, like... Oh god, why is it...
Oh!
Weak.
They taught us roots breaking, branches snapping.
I feel like with a lot of platforms, like especially if they're like publisher pushed, unless they're taking the hit, going into indie games might be a weird thing for them to do. Because with Steam Greenlight, it sounded more like, you know, just Steam being able to position themselves as the one spot for video games and making it sure that they were the only ones that were getting such benefits.
For you. Treasure.
And then revive them. Come on.
Blues.
Oh, that's not gonna revive them.
Blue. Browns.
Where was I? My train of thoughts. It was meant to be. What was the point? It was meant to be for people to do games, but it went full on Unity asset flipping. Yeah, I imagine that was the issue, and it didn't help that during that time frame, Steam spun that in their favor of like, we have so many more games on the PC coming to us now than ever before, and quite frankly, you want to be on our platform because of these kinds of numbers. Like, look at all these people that are willing to come into this and are greenlight and such like that. Very few, I feel like, saw the, you know, the contextual problem of even with so many games coming on there, like whatever the aggregate number of them being played was, or, you know, regular hours and such. So, because as much as people would like to rip into Epic Games for their, like, you know, crass behavior in the market and just not giving a shit about other publishers, the fact of the matter is that Epic is doing kind of the same thing Steam was doing. The only difference is that now there's a crowd. That's the only difference, right, between Steam and Epic, is that there is now a crowd, and he's going to step on people's toes for sure. So. Alright, let's see what we're gonna... No. Awesome. So, I'm pretty sure Epic Games hasn't done a greenlit thingy-mabobby. Like, they're already getting enough recognition because of the fact that they own the Unreal Engine. So it's like they're already getting a real good push from that. So it's more about things such as... Yep, let's see what's going on, guys. And so well, even PlayStation didn't publish horrible asset gameplays and trailers on the official. God, seriously? Like, PlayStation got into that? Why do they think those kinds of moves are good ideas? So. You don't mean desert? Or is that like a proper name? Because I've never heard of that title. Yay, everyone's still here. Actually, you know what? Throw all you guys in. Oh, wait.
Brown.
Throw all you in so I don't have this one.
You choose all.
Now I can pick up these blue thingamabobbies. That's good. Yeah, these guys are this ass. You don't want to hear about it? Alright, fair. I'm going to inquire further. So. Man, every little bit of this game is... Some aspects of it are like, you know, proper fun, and then other aspects are just sort of like pulled out of it because of like something wrong with the mouse. It's like there are times where I'm just like, I swear I've like asked them to pull away, or I've stopped clicking. You can stop sending them forwards, but oh, it looks good now. There we go. More treasures. God damn, I have a lot of gold. Just wish I had like a better spitting thing to diggy. Because like, even though it's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be an overlord with like all this power and such, it's like, yeah, I'm not too strong.
Oh.
Yep. Alright, clearly those guys can't take care of it. Aw, thanks for the follow, man. That's great. Yeah, no, you go have a good sleep. Like, Australia time is not as funky of a time zone as many people think for doing things with any relation to the internet. It's fairly weak. Let's see, I've got 11 and 46. Alright, so I'm almost at 50, which is a nice hog-ish number. These guys, they're frogs, just hit them. There we go.
Coming back.
Go. And the mouse was just... Yeah, sometimes it's just better to hit them yourself. There we go. Nice. Was this going to be moved, or...? No, it's a swamp region. It's 10 a.m. for me. Jesus. Get some sleep, man, if you've been up since yesterday. Let's get more cubes, just so that way I have...
For you.
Sorry if I'm being, like, relatively quiet and, like, you know, just focused. Because, like, weirdly enough, just the energy is... It doesn't want to, like, properly... Away from that thing. Explosion. There we go. Some reason the energy hasn't decided to go like, yes, we are going to play a game right now. Let's get some charisma turned up.
You smashed that.
There we go. 43. More blues. Blues. So that should get the blues up to like 75-ish? 75-ish. There we go. Let's see, what else has happened? More and more of Australia is just sort of dealing with the fact that they haven't been doing a proper effort in vaccinating for COVID. Darwin had like 4 cases go off because a guy who was in quarantine down in, actually, no, let's not go that way because these blues will die very easily in that little area. There was like this guy who, he quarantined in Brisbane or something or rather. I'm not too sure whether he completed it or not. Heads back up to Darwin, gets the, gets in contact with like 4 or 5 other people in a mine, and all of them test positive for COVID. So, Northern Territory, who since last year has not had to deal with COVID to such a, you know, extreme case, realizes all of a sudden it is very easy to catch COVID, especially when it's the more, I think it was called infectious some strain, the Delta or whatever. They realized the problem of that, and they go into a snap decision of Sunday 1 a.m. to go into lockdown, which is like cool, but you've just told the country, you've just told the state that starting the end of the weekend and for 2 days of the work week that no one can leave their homes. There's going to be like relative craziness to get all the things they need at the start of Sunday, because they gave this word like 10 a.m. or something like, or sorry, not 10 a.m. I can't recall it properly, but they gave the word on the weekend, which is probably like one of the least clever ideas on when to tell someone they are not going to be out of the house. Like, if you told people on a work day, like, businesses would be able to go, all right, like, proper communications with our employers and employees saying, hey, you're going to be on lockdown, and we can either supply you with being able to work from home, or we're just going to tell you to hold out for a little while. And they didn't do that because no one's listening to work on a Sunday. So instead, there's a whole ton of peeps that can't work. They can't go into the office to pick up their work equipment or whatever because, like, going into the office was seen as a non-essential task. But things such as, exercising outside so long as you're only within 5 kilometers of your home is okay. Going to grocery stores, and apparently liquor stores were still open as well. They were like, yep, nope, that's an essential worker. Like, they're allowed to work. And yet when it was like, working in a fucking like corporate environment, it's like, not unless you're part of medical or these listed things beforehand, you're not going to be allowed to be you're not allowed to go into the office. And it's like, great. So what were these guys supposed to do for jobs like the next few days, especially when you gave the like the not so subtle follow-up of it might go on for longer because you've never done a lockdown before. So everyone's just sort of like in panic mode and praying that, they're not going to be in lockdown for more than 2 days. So, and the reason why a lot of people think that is because there's a lot of rules in place on gambling and shit, and Darwin is like a good place to do it because there's very little tax involved when you have gambling being organized through Northern Territory rather than through any of the other states. Otherwise, you get set with like a lot of tax that you have to pay on top of your any of your different kinds of income. You have to have certain rules involved. Whereas Darwin, they're just sort of like, yep, no, gamble away. So yeah, so higher up sort of peeps were a little concerned because people were utilizing Darwin for, jobs that didn't have as much of a tax on the company as normal. Alright, let's help with this mouse. There we go. Alright, let's head back to the tower.
Salutations!
Thank you, minion. Please don't tell me it's like something weird, like I have to like walk out here to look at my domain. Is it? No. Cool. It's just pure nothingness. Amazingly enough, we can't target this.
Purger of the perverted paladin! Yeah.
We have to go down here? I'm expecting a prompt to go off at some point, but it's difficult trying to figure out when that will happen, because it's not telling me much. Tower Heart. Corruption 10%. Oh man. To think it took very little to get to 10%, and all you had to do was just pick a more exciting woman. Can I go this way? No. But yeah, I've got all the minion heart thingamadiggies, and as far as I know, there isn't any more thingamabobs just hiding.
Salutations!
That goes to the thingy, and then...
Purger of the perverted paladin!
Do you have anything to say? No, you don't. Can I sit here?
Appreciator
No,
of
I can't.
voluptuous assets!
Did I tell I trim my hair? I heard in I saw in a
You
different
got the
stream you
numbers.
mentioned that, but you didn't mention it here. But yeah, because back in Saturday you mentioned how like your hair is just like fucking yonks long, and then you went ahead and trim it. Like, how far did you go? Well, sorry, how much did you cut off? Sorry, I think that's the correct. praise. Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize he would die that quickly. What? Are you talking about Thorin's? Yeah, no, I was in Thorin's stream for a little bit, yeah. Like, I don't get to watch a lot of streams because of the mix of work and wanting to do my own streams, but, you know, I'm gonna most certainly put in the time to... Oh, it's dealing with bugs, that's why. I'm gonna most certainly put in the time of, Oh, hey, can I go this way? Oh, wait, no, that's how I... From the swamp you get the grenade. I'm gonna most certainly, like, you know, if I have the free time and I see Thorin's online, I'll just be like, yeah, sure, let me go have a quick peek.
Blue, brown, red.
Alrighty. So,
Reds. Green. Brown.
oh! Okay. Come on. There we are. Now I just gotta revive these guys real fast. Gosh, that's why they didn't want me doing that. Yeah, that was a lot of peeps that just perished.
Brown.
Alright, so let's put...
Red, green, blue, greens, blues.
You know what? Let's grab more of the blues. So, actually, Thorin, you still online? Here.
Reds. Greens. Fire no hurting. 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 Oh!
And then grab them. Why doesn't it want to try and grab all, honestly? There we go. And then this. I need to figure out how to deal with those kinds of dwarves, like, better. Because I thought I had the right technique, but it's like, yeah, red won't do anything to them, and then worst case scenario, you get too close and they explode on you. And so look, so yep, you're still there. That's covering up a hole. Yep, green thingy about all these there. Go. Alright, cool, they're still alive. Alright, nothing worthwhile there. At least the slime isn't like poisonous or, sorry, acidic, that's it. Because if it was, that'd be real disappointing. Oh, and there's a totem there. Okay, I need to figure out how to dwarves there. Need to figure out how to. So now to figure out how do I get to that space.
On me!
We know dwarves to deal with, or not too many dwarves to deal with. Oh, and it can't go through there? Okay. More. Yeah, see, like that. I only tap the right click, but it treats it as like I've held on to it. There we go. Pick him up.
Blues!
Okay, I see.
Browns all!
Okay, maybe it's not an obvious thing that they're gonna. Wait, what? Okay, so I can send them up there for some reason? Why would I. Oh, is it because there's like treasure or something or other? Yeah. There we go.
Coming back!
Yeah, this game's slowly. I think I still have longer hair than Thorin. Yeah, Thorin's not a huge fan of long hair. He likes keeping it, you know, clean and short. Not like super short. Like I remember talking to him about a buzz cut, but or like using trimmers, and he's just like, no, I'm not interested in that kind of method. Okay, so the dwarves are why I have like a lot of fire. That gives a little more context as to why they're as they are. And then, yeah, despite the fact I send them over to grab reds earlier, they didn't pick any of them up. But that time there, when it was like I was right next to them.
That's mine!
Yep, come on. And
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
ooh, that's cool.
That's mine!
Massive battle axes. I didn't realize dwarves would have those. That's actually really nice. Because I remember you, like, the whole discussion of, like, hair back on Saturday was, you asking if I preferred long or short hair, and the fact of the matter is I kind of, like, prefer short hair. I mean, long hair, because then that way you can get a fairly decent-sized afro. And, like, that's how my hair ends up a lot of the time. Alright, where are these guys going? Oh, and then I can crash a party, I believe, there? I feel like there's a party I can crash. So. Nope. Just dead, I see. Where in the world are these guys going? Where are they gonna go for like a little teleportation thing in a diggy? Because I didn't think there was one like... Oh! Because it's like right effing there, of course. That's like a lot closer. I was thinking they were gonna go all the way back. Alright.
Browns. Red, green, blues. Green, blues.
Alright, blues are effing useless.
Reds.
Reds, I'm still gonna keep
Browns.
utilizing.
Blues. Greens.
And then greens have died because of my mistakes. Oh yeah, I'm in the way of them, so... that moves a little bit quicker. You just have straight hair?
Your health has increased.
Yes. All right, cool. Sorry. Not the yes to the long hair, although long hair does look good. Like, depending on who you are and stuff like that. I just like, you know, frizzy curly hair. Probably partially because that's my own hair and there's my bias, but yeah, I just like it when there's like volume to it. Because if it's just, you know, extra smooth and long, then you're more reliant on like having, you know, thick follicles or something like that to give it like, you know, depth and such. But when it's frizzy hair, like, I don't know, just frizzy hair's just better.
This is the center of the dwarves' brewing operations. Their empire is built upon this beverage. Reds, do not expect a welcome mat and a guided tour. Blues.
There we go.
That was fun. All.
So you have to like actually send over the blues, it seems. That's annoying. Let's have you pick some stuff up. I knew there was something for me to do. Ah! Hey, another elf. Into the brewery we go. Cool. Okay, cool. So. Oh, I wasn't meant to click that.
Salutations.
Thank you. Don't need it. Back into the brewery we go. Thank goodness, because I don't think the brewery was meant to be a proper waypoint. It's just a thingamadiggy.
The brewery runs right through the mountain.
And I lost all of the different
Goldo's
minions.
stronghold must be on the other side.
Alright.
I smell beer.
6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Thankfully, it's relatively quick to get them all out of the way. Ooh, sorry. And of course, they get pissed. Stuff to see if there's any good stuff
The
to.
dwarves only build their houses underground to stop rain getting in their beer.
What?
Judging by those pipes, this one seems to have a constant supply. Perhaps it's time to sober them up, sire.
Oh, that's. Oh, and you can send them to. Okay, that's. And then sneak attack seems to be a strong utilization. And then.
This elevator must lead to the lower levels, where they keep the brewing equipment.
Beer fight. Beer fight. Dwarves just have no class, Master. Make those cloddish oafs eat their own beards.
Moo there, Thorin. Do I have any good stories?
Well done, Master. You have found a new shield spell.
I'm trying to think. Not any like, you know, good. Not any like good long stories. I'm right now like just in. I feel like
Sanctuary
round
will
mouse.
give you a little peace and quiet.
Does it work?
She won't hurt enemies, but she will hold them back while you plan your next evil move.
How do they expect me to? They're like. Am I supposed to utilize the pipes to get them somewhere? I wonder. 'Cause that's. Wait, how many spokes? Yeah, I'm still missing a lot of spokes. Alright, let's have another look over because There's a door there, but it doesn't want me to open it, maybe? Or do I need to have them just drink their beers?
He's not happy.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now. There we go. So much beer to destroy. I can only like really talk about like maybe what I've done recently. That is oh no, why are they dying so quickly?
Blue, brown, all.
Oh, of course they are.
Blues.
Get them dead. There we go. We went from 15 to 9. I'll make that 8. Oh, it's still trying to... It was still trying to have him send minions around. And then we have all these bombs for something. Alright. Any of you wear this stuff? Nope. And of course, to kill most of them. Well, plenty of gold, which is nice. Yeah, there would have been a lot of useful stuff here for the Browns. Send them up. Whoop. Send them over, obviously, to pull the lever. Or did they already pull? I guess they already pulled it. Where was I in my thought process? Oh yeah, like the last recent thing I've been doing. So I've got a model that is rigged for VR and such, which means that it's also rigged for, you know, VTubing. So I'm just right now going through the paces and trying to, you know, add small improvements here and there, or add different animations and such, because...
Brown, you choose all greens.
Alright, so I can... 10. And 1, 2...
Oh!
1, 2, 5. Yeah, cool, thanks for the autosave. I just need to go out here just so I can get to a brown circle instead of having only those two. So yeah, so getting a little bit into 3D here and there, and I've actually had like 1 or 2 sorts of people with their own 3D models and such who aren't too experienced at it that I'm friends with, being like, oh hey, like, would you mind, like, you know, would you, like, I think you'd have a lot of fun with my model, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and give them a try. So also, why is there just forever one less? Oh yeah, I can't. There we go. So I'm trying to think the thing. So yeah, other than, because I also, so yeah, and also like, while I say like I want to be able to do improvements and such, there isn't too many improvements I can do at this point. So it's more of a case of being able to get down pat the process of doing anything in Blender with the model I have, and then porting it over into VC Face Avatar, whether that's via Blender on its own, or if I have to go through Unity as well. Because, like, you can make VRM files from Blender, but anytime I check the, anytime I try and do it, it just doesn't want to work with the humanoid I have, and I feel like I'm just making obvious mistakes with that one, so I need to, like, sit down and put a lot more than just the 2-hour try into it. So that's 30, and then 35, and actually let's get yeah, let's get more guys, because yeah, I need to improve you. Oh yeah, right now I'm not pressing any buttons, but they're still like in, you know, controlling mode. So it's like I can just sweep them like this. Which, you know, when you're like an overwhelming force, this is an okay means of doing things. But you need to apply strategy to whoever you're fighting or whatever. It's a little bit... It doesn't work as well. It's a bit too chaotic. Oh, hey, more duties. Also, can I... F1? Okay. Nah, that's not close enough. Shame. Oh, that was a bit laggy. The only thing I know how to turn is a VR chat avatar into VRM. Yeah, VRM is the format for VR chat models and stuff like that. And you know, you can put VRMs into Unity, and they're seen as sort of like a mix of FBX with all these like different files and stuff like that. It's a relatively standard-esque format. But so if you ever want to do edits to them, you can just import them into Unity, and then you export them out again. Whereas with models that aren't that it didn't start off as a VRM, they're a little bit weirder to do. So in the context of my character, it was first made in Blender and all the such. So I've gotten a little bit of experience with Blender, thankfully, but I haven't been able to, you know, properly set up the character, or like beyond just simply having the blend shapes and have it T-posing, I've not yet been able to make it so that, you know, for example, it has all the correct textures or what's-my-jigs for... Alright, let's see if I Come on, pick up the fellas.
Choose all.
There we go, just get more beer to drink, I see. So yeah, so I want to be able to like do the process for when it's a Blender model or something like that. Because if it's already a VR chat model, then it's like it's already gone through the basis and such, and you can do smart things in Unity. But I'm not that great at Unity quite yet, and I don't think Unity is meant to be like the choice for when you want to do like, you know, complex manipulations of models, such as, you know, making new shape keys and such. Maybe it's for when you already have shape key. Alright, besides that one death, this is working out a little bit better. Alright, get them drinking some beers and all this stuff. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I can just do this instead, so that way they sweep through all the items for the structure. This is better. Come on. There we go. What's that? because it's in Blender that I want to be able to do like, you know, different shape keys and materials, because, you know, I've got experience. I've got, like, granted, it's still novice experience, but it's still experience. So then that way I can, why are you still, stop having, there we go. Why are you still, there we go. So I need to, is it because it just wants me to, let's see what happens if I leave this spell like here. Does it do anything special because I'm blowing up this gear? No. Okay, moving on. Okay, more things for people to use. Big boot. Yep, and there it goes again. The mouse just sort of being stuck on a hover. Come on, just let me control the... There we go. Why? There we go. Any of them want that stuff? No, they don't. Okay. Alright, and then they've already done that lever, didn't they? Yep, they've already done that one. What did you change in the? Did you do any like changes to the VR chat models you have on the phone? More stuff. That doesn't want me to try it like that. Oh, there's a wall in the way. Alright, more things for the minions to collect. Also, I think one of the things I need to do is like somehow be able to do an all browns and all reds kind of. There we go. Go. Stop that. And come on, stop being a. There we are. Superficially, Fortnite emotes because you can get access to those files. I didn't know you could get those files, quite honestly. But if Fortnite like lets you get to animations and things, I think. Oh. Alrighty. There we go. Overwhelming force works brilliantly.
Brown, red, green, brown.
So is the
Reds, greens.
there we go.
All. Greens.
Why are these guys stealth? Like, They said, oh, these are stealthy fellas, but it's like they're not stealthy at all. They get spotted like that. Alright, let's see. Can I store all this stuff? Yes, I can. Also. Just let me... There we are. Sometimes the controls, like, just do exactly what they need to do, and then other times they adoringly fail. Just gotta move that forward. Someone's managed to nab all the files. Okay. That sounds cool. And I better break it.
Treasure for the Overlord.
Alright, well, I know how to get them up there. It's through this. So, that, and then... Oh, that's how you... I completely forgot to... Dink. Alright, so, that's all from one corner, so push around. Around further. And then...
Yes, master. For the master.
Yay! More gold. Alrighty. What is... Oh, that's the spoke thing. I love how the minions look like they were ready to just leap off the bridge for me. Oop. There we are. Yep. And... Oh, ready for this? Nice. Alrighty, here we go. Yep. Oh wow, okay, never mind then. Alright, there's still able to revive him, hopefully. Oh. Maybe it would be worth moving to a controller, so then that... just to see how that functions. But I would need to get, like, accumulated with all... or acclimated with all the different, controls again. Which I think would be relatively satisfying. Ooh, yes. Alright, so...
Greens, blue, greens, greens, reds.
Alright, let's get more...
Greens.
Quite frankly, I could do with...
Oh,
Yeah, let's go with reds.
reds, greens. Brown, red, green, blues, reds. You choose.
Ah,
all.
yes, sheep. You have made a terrible mistake being here.
For you. That Jew has arrived in Jew's domain, sire.
Oh, what do you know?
Have escaped and are searching for a suitable tower gate.
Wow, there's a lot of sheep. This is fantastic. All I needed to do was have a brewery tour, and I would do it. And that leads somewhere, I suppose.
For the
Boop. Oh, you know what? I should really have a boop noise. Luna, I have a task for you.
The last of the
Find
elven
me a
women.
boop sound
I
file.
heard them in there, crying out to me. Without them, our ancient race is surely doomed.
Women?
You would go into the lair of Evernight's destroyer? Riches abound. But you must be prepared to slay the master and his beast. They say he calls the beast Roly.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And
Rolly sounds like
riches.
a wonderful
I see
pet's
no
name for
downside to
just
this
a real
idea,
heavy,
Master.
thick boy. Like, I'm talking like corgi heavy, where they're just, you know, no, Snorlax. Snorlax is better. Alrighty, so I can't get to that because you need a oh, you know what? I already see the solution.
Blues.
You sent. Oh, what? Oh, did you? Damn it! They saw my plan. Wait, unless. Oh, all right. Let's see. Does this work? Come on. Yes. 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 Oh my God! I'm a fucking genius. Sorry for swearing. Sounds like someone's messaging me. Oh yeah, no. Like, my muscles aren't the only thing that's big.
Oh! Red! Brown!
Treasures.
You choose all! Reds! Oh!
So I need to double check the abilities of because I think I keep misunderstanding what their purpose is. So there's- a lot of them here. No, still- How would I get there?
Got it.
Bonk would be a good one too. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, I feel like, you know. Actually, one of the other things I'm trying to do is introduce the bonk as something you can like do with the avatar as well. So I wasn't 100% certain if I wanted bonk as if my character was bonking someone, or if someone was bonking me, because I feel like more often than not, I'm the one that's gonna get bonked. either because I'm just being horny, or Thorin of all people is also being horny, and I'm just deciding to have fun with it. See, like that, like how Thorin right there is just like big and it gives you that winky-esque look. Treasures up the wazoo! Alrighty, let's see. Oh, come off it. Up, there we go.
You choose all.
Bump. There we go. He said his muscles aren't working this big. Yep. Horny jail for Thorin again. Yay, I'm getting bowled over. Alright, let's see. What
Brown, red, green, blues.
Okay, so I need...
Browns. Reds.
Oh no, not my minions. Alright, let me move out of the way of my other minions, just so then that way they can get to the bowls. But yeah. Oh. Clearly, Thorin, I was talking about the fact that not only do I have big muscles, but I have a big brain. Alright? This is a Zeeb that is both intellectual and physically big. You go ahead, you bonk him.
Oh.
Alright, where is this? Does this just lead back to a... Hey, boxes. This place. Let's to destroy. And then... I think it was... Yep, okay.
Reds. You choose all. Reds.
Oh, hey, there's a quote-unquote high ground.
Greens. Blues. Dirty browns. Oh.
There we go. Just make them like... Alright, so that's that area taken care of. I think I've seen someone do like an anime drawing, like, or sorry, manga style drawing of like a ninja going to bonk a woman over the head, and what ends up happening instead is that there's like a massive chest goes and stuffs the...
Congratulations, sire. You have found a new domination spell.
Just gonna have that explode. Yep, those minions are fine where they are. And then you guys in there just so you have a chance to pick things up. Yep, you guys are good. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to send them back, actually. Because they need to pick them up. That's... Sub-minion. Oh, don't be so defeated that easily. These guys... Oh, do they get to just go under the thing? Oh, they just go under the... How was I supposed to... get up and down from... Oh. I just saw a little... Oh, hey, a sheep. Multiple sheep, awesome. Thank you.
makes all nearby enemies as quiet as lambs, giving you a chance to decide how best to turn them into lamb chops.
You'll give him a day? Oh, by this time tomorrow, we're gonna have to do something. Well, at least I now know I could have come down here via this path. So. Yep. I always press M, just in the off chance that maybe that is the map button, and I didn't realize it until now, but every time it's just being disappointing. Alright, can I kind of? Yeah, I can. But no reason to. Okay. And then we were already up there because of the bell, having the domination spell. So. But yeah, I've been having like a lot of fun with my learning 3D and such. Back on Sunday, I learned that there was an explosive or explosion modifier for meshes. So you would so if you had like a particle system on them to like, you know, shoot off something, you could utilize that particle system as a like a trajectory on where bits of your mesh could go. So the intention is that if, for example, you had, say, a grenade or something, and you wanted fragmentation, you could apply the explosion modifier to that grenade. I did not make a grenade. I made something oh so different, oh so hornier.
The Arcanium mine is overrun. We did not even have time to save the smelter.
Ooh! Did I hear smelter?
Locate that smelter, sire. Then our minions could create some armor truly worthy of you.
Because I've heard good things about this It is very powerful. And like you upgrade this thing and you make your overlord like just oh so powerful. Like he can he can start like soloing a lot of his acts. So. No one's dying on my watch this time. And then obviously there's a boot that's just not doing it. Oh hey, barrels. So I had fun like playing around with that explosion modifier, and it was good that, like, granted, I think it was like a 10-second. I'll need to double check how long the vid was, but it took like maybe, I want to say an hour or something, but it didn't take too long because of the new 3090, and I could do other things as well. Yes, Luna, you have a question. It is question time with Luna. Go ahead, Luna.
Lose.
Okay, so there's a smelter there and a lot of thingamajiggies that probably have to go through this the long way, because I have a feeling like the minute I try and, like, the minute I cross that thing, it's gonna collapse, or they don't want to go that way. Plus, I want to explore a little. Oh my god! Look at all them slams.
Greens.
Fantastic. Oh, that's why. What holiday don't I like?
That's what's breaching those things. Come on, look. Hit it. Hit it until it stops.
I'm trying to think. What holiday don't I like? Because the most I can think of is like maybe Halloween, just because it's not an actual holiday. It's just something. It's just a day, really, in Australia. Like that's the only like, you know, conscious thought I have about holidays is like, do I get to have a day off with it? And it's like, you know, sometimes the answer is no, annoyingly enough, and I don't like that. Oh hey, fire. And then I'm just taking like a relatively long way. Not on purpose. Oh. It's probably a good thing. No, it doesn't want to give me the option. Oh, I can go down there.
You choose all.
Alright, let's see how effective I can grab equal, yep, equal, and then must be some. Oh, I bet I have to send the minions up here to pull the lever or something like that ridiculously. But yeah, I feel like Halloween might be a close, like, you know, answer to that, because this doesn't feel like a holiday. Alrighty, let's see how these guys do. If I send them this way, up the stairs they go. Are they going up the stairs? Yes, they are. Cool. And then like the Halloween aesthetic, though probably more big American thing. Yeah, that's my thought. Is it just feels more American? Okay. Oh, they do want to go down there. Okay. Alright, so. Here. I bet I'll have to do that when I have to go through the smelter for some reason. Oh, hey. Nice. You know, in case I never had enough of those. Red and blue there. Ah, I see. So if I needed help or mana, I just send it there with slime paws. I like. There are some aspects of Halloween I do like, but the thing is, you don't get to exercise it in Australia because it's just another day for them. Like, you know, costumes, the candy push, and like some of the trick-or-treating like motifs and traditions. Like, they don't do that. Like, it's not in their interest, which is a little upsetting.
Red, brown, greens, blue, greens.
Alright, so those guys go up there.
More flamethrowers, Lord. Goldo must have sent them here to clear out the slugs.
Yeah, let's get rid of you guys first. Alright, let's see. Alright, cool. So if I go. Ah, so this is where I can go.
Blue, brown, you choose all. Red,
So if I go.
greens, browns. Master, these levers control the furnaces below. Red.
Oh wow, I lost a lot. There we go. Alright, I should grab the brown, so then that way I have more for cannon fodder purposes. Yeah, no, Australia is relatively boring when it comes to holidays, quite frankly.
Browns. Good. Return it to the tower, and we will make you something suitably befitting. However, that smelter isn't built for a quick getaway, Master.
I see.
Search out a route for it. Browns.
Alright, is it gonna... Alright, hopefully it's just a...
You choose all.
Needies. Alright, so that's the order of operation. Yep, they're going that away, which means they stop. But we're gonna let them stop because we're just gonna real quickly try and get that little totem there and get the 2 birds down instead.
Blues. Blue. object. I like objects.
Alright, cool. So that's a weird... I'm gonna say that's a spell of some sort.
All.
More loot. Awesome. Me and Thor are the only ones who are watching your stream. I'm not too bothered by that, honestly, because, you know, some days it can be slow, and, like, it probably just is the...
Reds.
Oh, wait, I can just go this way. Hopefully it doesn't, It's probably just a factor of it being a Monday here, and, you know, some things are just... Some people just aren't into it. Plus, Overlord is probably not that cool of a game for people to be like, oh, I want to know how this guy is playing, or something. Rather, they would much rather like watch maybe some sort of popular game that's currently out, or maybe there's a big update. So I'm not 100% certain. So I wasn't properly paying attention to the numbers, but now that I am, I'm just sort of like, what can I do to change that?
Queens. Proud. You choose all.
Oh, I'm already at 35 piece. Thingamaboos, so I can get the statue and this little forge cauldron and see what the fuss is all about. And these guys were just a little bit faster. So, and I think it's gonna be like low numbers as well if I go over to what's-a-mahoozy, if I go over to Overlord 2. So hopefully this isn't too long of a game to get through.
Spell will not harm innocent, sire.
Ooh.
It's a pillar of fire so tall and wide, you'd think it could burn the gods from the sky. Not a bad idea, knowing most gods.
Oh, that's 8, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. And then that just jumps to
the smelter, sire. More forging options are available.
knees. Alright, and I think... Is this how I get out? Yeah, this is how I get out. One thought I do have, however, because I've like purchased the game, is play like on 4th of July, or you know, July 5th for me, which is on a Monday, because that coordination-wise, that will be my day off because of working Saturday. Oh, bad news. I won't be able to stream this Saturday because I'm at work.
Blues. Green. Blues.
So that's the shameful thing. It's like I won't be able to do my long ass Saturday streams. It's tempting to do it on the running off
For you.
Everyone is still alive. Fantastic.
Creams.
Okay, so greens are great at like, you know, jumping on someone's back and doing bonus. So yeah, so won't be doing it Saturday because of working. Sunday, I think I'm gonna be seeing my mom, so like I won't do it in. I don't think I'm gonna do it as an all-day stream either on that day. So, but Sunday, because that's like a day off for me and such, I might make that one a special stream. So either early in the morning or, actually, yeah, I think it would need to be like early morning. So then that way, when I'm doing it July 5th, it's July 4th for everyone else. Well, at least everyone else in the US and UK. And I'm gonna play like maybe Broforce as like celebration of 4th of July. Alrighty.
All brown, red, green,
I
brown.
don't need this many rounds, so let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's hit. So let's head back to the tower. I want to know, what is this furnace like? I also need to find.
It's the Arcanium smelter, the smelter of smelters, sire. It will allow you to create some truly superior weaponry and.
Time to check out the last upgrade in the smelt. I assume is the last, because let's have a look. Yeah, there was like 3 little section thingamajiggies, and all 3 of them are filled. Forge. Sword. Metal truly worthy of an overlord. 5,000 and it takes 36. Cool. It takes a total of 500, and I can utilize do year with an extra pick, so that's the knockback. You know what? I'm gonna use.
Welcome to your forge, sire.
Let's go 110. I feel like a super strong sword would be good. You met someone on stream? That's cool, Thorin. Nuka-Cola. Oh my god, that's awesome. Nuka-Cola, I think, is probably like a really nice, like, you know, reference in Fallout. So, also, I would be very much interested in getting Nuka-Cola for myself. Alright, let's see. Can I... nope, so hold on a sec. So right now, the Arminian gives me plus 33%. That's cool. Axe, mace, armor. 7,000.
A little forging is restful for the mind, sire. Helps clear your head for the evil deeds ahead.
I'm just gonna do like no minion sacrifices just yet, because I don't have a lot of minions again. Oh yeah, look at that. And he has chainmail under the armor. Alright, let's see what the helmet looks like. Forge. Helmet. Arcanium. Oh my god, you can hold like 2,000 minions in there. Okay. That's a lot of minions. Oh my goodness, look at this guy.
This is your armory, sire,
Yeah,
where you
already
can
mentioned
store
that.
your
Look
armor
at this.
and weapons.
Look at him.
The smelter needs feeding, master.
Oh my god, that's just... What a Chad. Like, hold on a sec. This is what... Let's just go back to what he was before. So we had, like, you know, silly steel ill armor. He looked this. We had an armor. We give him the Arcanum sword. Or a sweet-ass helmet. Look at that. Isn't that just, like... Aw, just... Sauron, move aside. Oh my god, and there's cloth. Look at that. Like, it just bounces. Hold on a sec. It bounces.
The smelter needs feeding, master.
Boots. Nice and powerful.
Salutations!
Alright, I want to try out something, sorry. Because someone, like, was saying, like, you know, if you get this to a really high level and such, you can deal with beetles with, like, no problem.
Don't go in
Still
there
at
alone, master.
1745. How many,
Here he is, the Duke of Domination.
How many,
the Prince
power
of
armor variants are there?
Persecution,
Like, in
the
77?
one, the only, the Overlord. Just one up for evil.
So it's not quite.
Just one up for evil.
Okay, I thought it'd be more powerful than that, but okay. Yeah, and this is yeah. T45, 51B, T60, the Ultrasight, and the XO1. So the XO1, that's from the
Salutations.
what's a Mahuzi group? The
Great and mighty
oh,
Overlord.
actually, I know how to deal with those beetles. We just need Go. Ding. And let's try those battery pillars again. Enclave, that's the name. I thought it was like Exodus or something like churchy sort of phrase.
Browns, reds.
They were meant to be like the technological advancement of
Let's
America
hear
at the
the
time in this
noise
shadow
for
government.
the Overlord.
Okay. And all and damn it. Not as successful as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, I don't have the plan. I'm just gonna have to go through this as per norm still. I can't solo shit. Alright, let's have a look. So Golden Hills Stronghold is where we want to go. Thankfully, we'll be able to grab some minions. So, looked at it more, the full list is Raider, Excavator, T-45, T-51, 60, XO1, Armor, Strangler Heart? Never heard of that. Alright, let's go.
Red Browns! Oh!
Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing the helmet anymore. That gives me bonus, so... Another reason I'm gonna have to find a lot more minions.
That's mine, the master.
Blues! Brown! Browns! Oh!
I am not going to successfully find that. What is up with that? Okay, that is a lot of souls lost. And of course,
Greens! Browns! Oh!
explode. There we go. That guy still... No, he's exploded by this point. Cool. Alright, that was a little bit disappointing.
Regroup.
Let's grab some minions back. Yeah, no, that's it. So,
Browns, red, blues, browns, reds, greens, blues. Oh,
why is it telling me one's missing? What? Luna, why are you bunking Thorin? There is nothing in that last thingy Madiki that was horny. I'm gonna have to take that horny stick from you if you're gonna be, like, abusing the powers of the office like that. Oh, he still wants to try. And so we can't go that way, so up's the only option, and yep, cool. Alright, so that's the way. But why are you... Cool. For some reason, it's just still... diggies.
The minions that escaped from that
Time
mother
for him to go
goddess
to the
statue
Shadow
are
Realm.
still searching for a tower gate, sire.
Oh, there's dwarves there. That's problematic. Destroy more thingamadiggies. Bing. There we go. Boom.
Reds, browns, blues, greens.
Oh, of course. Oh, Jesus.
Brown. You choose all.
Fuck it. Just send them to their death. Honestly, that is...
Brown, blue, green.
Where in the world is this green? He's just off on his own thing, is he? Time to get those minions again. Because quite frankly, you know, I'll drop into the tower, drop back out, so then that way, wherever this silly green fella is, it's gone. I'll have to go through all this mess again, but I'll be able to do it with, like, a little more confidence in strategy rather than strength. So. Bam, there we go. That's down. Knowing my luck, go in, go out. All the people are there. But this time around, I will be able to... Alright, let's see here. 69. Alright, so get back to the tower real quick. Which puts me here.
Salutations!
And then travel. So now if I go to the... Oh, actually, you know what? Before I forget... Nope, wrong door. I should utilize those reds instead to my helmet, because I don't need 200 reds.
Salutations!
Like, I don't need that many, so I can go elsewhere. Yeah. Push in. Olives, yep. Alright. Upgrade, and the Armenian helmet, accept. So yeah, let's do like 200. 103 actually. And then accept, forge. We're just gonna see all these red demon minion thingamadiggies just run to their death. Yes. Hold. Amazingly enough, they're immune to fire, but they're not immune.
Minions are waiting to be embraced by the flames.
What do you mean? They're already embraced. For some reason, like, having fire demons go into a bat like that, they don't mind too much.
This is your armory, sire, where you can store
Oh,
your
I was
armor
gonna
and
mention that.
weapons.
Alrighty, so helmet. Okay, so the horde is just +1 for now. That's okay, considering that thing can apparently hold like thousands of...
Great and
Minions.
mighty overlord!
activate the portal. We head back into the stronghold. Yeah. Nice. So let's grab. Actually, you know what? Let's grab more of the fire fellas.
Brown, red, green, blue, brown.
Alright, let's go. Browns. And they have like no equipment whatsoever, so let's try and keep the reds alive.
Greens.
Oh, they. Okay. Didn't realize stealth was a.
Browns. Oh.
Man, all these guys pick up something. Stop moving around so much. There we go.
Reds.
Alright, so if I go.
Greens. Reds. Brown. Oh.
And then I have to go back through the.
Brown.
I'm gonna have to treat the browns that way it leaves them, it leaves the blues like behind and such.
For you.
So,
Choose all. Yes,
oh yeah, we're
master.
gonna have like a terrible time. Really, so that's more for them to wear.
Blues. Fire no hurt it. Reds. Fire no hurt it. Browns. Fire no hurt it.
Yep, and that's all.
Fire no hurt it. Blues. Fire no hurt it. Fire no hurt it.
Come on, explode you. Nice. That's combust. So what do you have for dinner? Me? I didn't have I don't eat dinner. Like, not recently. In the attempts of because of losing weight and such like that and working mostly a desk job,
Browns.
a lot of my diet is easily like just mitigated because of the fact that I only need breakfast and maybe lunch afterwards. It's
Oh, greens.
like 36 things.
You
So I don't
choose
really
all.
have like dinner plans a lot of the time. It's only when I'm like, with friends or family, like either visiting them or we go out, that I'll have a dinner plan. And what in the world just happened to my stream? Sorry, give me a minute. Something is wrong. Be like this. Alrighty, so I'm gonna drop the frames. Is it gonna get stable? Come on. 5. What's happened to it, honestly? One unstable event that's been going on for like 45 seconds. There we are. Some networking, please let us know what issues you're experiencing. That was odd. Like, is the thingamadiggy... Why is it still stream health in the last 15 minutes? Why isn't it fixing itself at this point? Okay, now it's saying it's fine. Yep, 720, everything is good. Keyframe intervals 2. I'm gonna have to refresh this, sorry. Still? No, I'm good now. Cool. Oh yeah, and the chat window is still fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't do too many dinner plans just because, you know, I don't have to eat as much. Oh yeah, and there's all those there.
Okay.
Where is... Cool, and then... Just curious what happens if I let these things explode. Okay, so nothing really that crazy. Thank you for the treasures. Stir fry for dinner. Stir fry sounds good. Was it rice, noodle, or... let the blues attack things, I think this game would be a lot better. Because, you know, I feel like it is trying to be a strat game, but trying to be quick mode. It's like, why are they...
Oh! Browns! Red! Blues! You choose all!
The Royal Halls, here we go. Excuse me.
Careful, Lord! You don't want to end up buried in rubble and chunks of dwarf.
Let's see what happens when this comes off. Yeah, and look at this.
Choose all!
Yeah, it's just...
For you! Reds!
Alright, let's go. You. Shit. Let's... And then because... Let's see if that does it. This wolf is... He is getting damage, just... That worked. Rice. Oh yeah, rice stir fry's good. What is going on? A second, I'm gonna have to... Sorry, I'm gonna send a message to my housemates because something is deeply, like, unusual. Think. Dink. Quickly move you over there. And let's have a look at the router. Why are you like this? What secrets do you have? Ding. And continue. Alright, fill in these deets. Because I just want to know, like, why is Twitch just struggling right now? Okay, so there's bit of upload and download going on right now. And I am going to make the nice assessment that it is the techie housemate. His upload is being exorbitantly high. Likely because of, but that would have been because of his morning morning upload. But if that's not it, like that should be done in the morning. It shouldn't be going off at like 7 in the evening. Not unless for some reason he's having to try and do a you know what? I'm just gonna screen cap that and just sort of like ask, oi, what in the world is going on that what are you doing that is like more than streaming as far as like upload download goes? So give me a mo. Signal because he doesn't communicate on anything else. A donk. Okay, now it's got some sense of normalcy. But yeah, I was getting like dropouts twice. Yep, stream is unstable. I kind of predicted that. So it went off for 50 seconds, then it was stable for a few minutes, 20 seconds, few minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, so it's not a consistent problem. But it's a problem that's happening more often than I wish. Oh, thank you for the pecs, Thorin. Those are great. It's happening way too much. If it wasn't for the fact he's put this network together, I would have been relatively annoyed in trying to just do the IT route of disconnect him. Oh, hey.
Brown!
Go. And yep, someone gets an axe. Cool. Good for you. So, yeah. Various you. 18,000. Wow, I still have good gold after like spending all that money on those things. Oh hey, there we go. Alright.
Browns!
Alright, I don't need that thing. It's okay. Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
Reds!
Greens.
Blues! Greens! Browns! You choose all! Reds! Browns!
Good. My health and mana is barely alright. This is definitely a boss battle. Yeah, the minions aren't 100%, but that's okay. Let's give this a try.
That must be Goldo.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Nope.
That must be be roly.
I was expecting a pet, not a goddamn, like...
Greens.
Oh, they pop off. Revive my people. I tried being strategic, it didn't work. Oh, hey, a bomb.
You choose all.
Okay, I have no more minions. What was the... There we go. Now we can restart. Grab the minions that would actually be of use here. Oh, what? Okay. Alright, so I don't... Just so that I don't have a massive thing like that.
Greens. Blues.
Yep, cool.
You choose
That
all.
way it's not like a massive number of things. So.
That must be Goldo.
last time. There we go. Perish. And we restart. Alrighty. So we need plenty of greens for that. So let's just capes and such. Reds. Alrighty. At least we can teleport back and forth, which is nice. Alrighty, let's go. Use 5. Use likely need.
You choose all.
Guys. Hopefully that's the plan that works. I swear, if this is the game that makes me just like, you know, not want to deal with their mechanics, that will have been an accomplishment.
Blues.
Or I'm gonna just have to watch a strategy guide on this. Jump up. There we go.
Regroup!
Choose all. Blues.
And that's all dead. Jeez, thanks.
Greens.
Okay, so that gets them. I got the fight. There we go. Another hit. I love how that thing just like shoots through the floor. Weirdly enough. trying that 1 or 2 times. Hopefully we don't have to deal with too big of a fight with this fella. He's bold. Amazing.
Look at all that evil energy, sire.
And this place is gonna collapse, I see.
Goldo's Hoard. I think you should give that gold a good home, sire.
Or we
Without their females, the elven race would be wiped from the face of this land. No more elves. Yes, master.
Impressive. Easy decision, quite frankly. Save the women.
Let's hope they make it worth leaving all that lovely gold, sire. Now get yourself out of there!
So we got plenty of gold at this point. It's more about like minion souls and such, which I think is the long-term goal, really.
You choose all!
Gonna be honest, probably one of the more annoying bosses I had to deal with. Dunk. 6. Retrieve the beer kettle? There's a beer kettle? What in the world is that? Never heard of such a ridiculous contraption. A beer kettle.
On it! At position! Taking shots! For you! For you!
Thank you for the heals.
Taking shots!
Greens, browns, reds, greens.
Oh, 36 is alright. Mew. Hey, Luna. Good to hear you're still around. Alrighty. This way is the right way. No, I've already dealt with
Greens. Return to your tower, Master. I have news about the minions in Jules' domain.
For you! For the Overlord! For you! For the Overlord!
Alright, time to head to the top. Unless... Does this... Wait. I still don't know what... What in the world is the beer kettle, honestly? Like, where would you go for all that? Like... Maybe it was in the, Alright, back to the tower.
The minions have found a secluded gate, sire. I believe this is the Ruborian Desert.
How quaint.
Salutations!
Yay. Alrighty.
Great and mighty.
It's still... Like... let's just go there. Oh my gosh, our minions are like starving. How unfortunate.
Watch the sand. It gets in all your crevices. Jewel must have a hideout around here. Oh!
Didn't have to go too far, and already there's like a water.
Be wary, Master. No doubt that guard will alert his friends. Lose! Oh! For you!
Gosh, this desert is sick.
These beasts are extremely tough, Dark One. Avoidance is the best tactic. Prolonged motion on the sand seems to agitate them. Browns!
Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, so
Choose all! Object? I like objects. Cluster bugs. Oh, careful, Master. They're powerful. The clue's in the name. Splendid, sire. That's evil thinking. Another mouthful like that, and there'll be nothing but pretty sand patterns.
I accidentally came across that strategy. And the mouse pushes once more. Okay, so.
That was fun!
I wish my old bones were as tough as these, sire. You'll need something with a little more kick to break through them.
Run for down! Yo, boom!
Minions clearly don't know the difference between secluded and safe. Apologies, sire. Their brains are quite tired.
I thought they were.
Drag's breeding grounds.
So there's definitely weeds to this. Alright, let's see. Can I Oh, that's the idea. Okay. And of course, the creature just like blows up because they thought I wanted them to attack the creature instead of the very obvious like revive. Nope, come on.
Fire no hurt
Oh wait, maybe. Ah, okay. Let's see what's going on.
That must hurt. That must hurt.
Reds!
Okay, now I got it. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use this fella. This over.
Browns! Oh!
And of course the green fails to get out in time. There we go. Alright, oh. First. No, I didn't make it first. Alright, so I don't want to go further out, quite frankly, because that's a recipe for disaster when all there is out there are chests that I could get anywhere else. Let's see, these guys gonna do fine? Yeah, I think they're fine. And then there's all these water bugs here. Oh, hey, fireballs.
Your mana has been increased.
Alright, so those two things can't break out of, so it's likely that I'd utilize that manipulative side to do so. Which means we're gonna keep exploring. Excuse me.
That must hurt.
Good work. Make sure you keep your minions away from the blast radius.
Yep, that's what it is.
For me? Okay. That must hurt.
Alright, that's both sides cleared off. So now we can keep moving. Moo there to you too, Thorin. How's the morning going? Oh,
You and you, over there. You two stay here. Why fight when you can pay others to do it for you? Everyone has a price.
Girls these days. No glamour, no poise. It's so sad.
and this thingamabobby.
Blues! Browns!
And of course the blues find themselves out because they're all idiots.
You choose all!
Oh hey, I'm just back where I started, okay. Ding, ding, ding. Yep, 5 will do, and let's grab more of these kind of things. Back up this way. Oh yeah, because I want to use, okay, cool, so.
Reds!
So, I'm gonna have reds here.
All!
And you, I'm gonna attract this bug.
I have a suggestion, sire. When you find Jewel, don't kill her.
What?
That little flibberty gibbet knows much of these lands. Capture her, and I think I can persuade her to be a little more talkative.
Please.
Master! Master, Oh, new city! It's so nice to see new places, meet new people, and an object. I like objects.
There, because I can't get rid of those, what's Mahoozies? Or I can't get that, thingamabob, the totem thing, with my... there. And you know they were going to so.
Browns.
Alright, let's see what happens when I collect them.
For you.
Oh, there's more than one.
You choose all.
Amazingly enough, my weird first try strategy worked. Only for like massive sacrifices in that department.
Your health is increased.
Just grab all these.
For you.
Minions here. Use cannon fodder, really, but cannon fodder that will work. Oh, that's why. What the? Oh, because of... Okay. That's why the sheep were there, so then that way you could get more of the browns because of methods like these. Yeah, I don't learn very well. Yeah, and all the sheep are dead, so... Turn to tower. Yeah, all my minions have already perished, so not a problem.
Salutations!
Thank you. Alright, yep. Capture the jewel, capture jewel and find the piece thingamabobby. Cool. Excuse me. Now then. You know what? I might actually end the stream a little earlier than normal. Normally I would play like till 9:30 or 10, but work tomorrow is definitely going to ramping up because of all the different lockdown concerns and such going off in different states. And I'm not performing at the best of my ability in this game. I need to, you know, improve both mentally and my supply of goblins and the such, or minions or whoever's. But it was kind of fun at the start, like considering I could just like throw whoever I wanted or whatever I wanted to, you know, make what's-a-mahoozy to get past stuff. But it's starting to become a bit of an annoyance when it's like more and more strategy needs to be introduced, and that's not, I don't know, it's just not too much fun. So I'd much rather just throw really powerful minions and the such at it, but can't do that just yet. I'll have to, you know, improve myself and everything, so yeah. But no, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks, Thorin, and anyone else who has stuck around. And yeah, apologies for the... Welcome back, Luna. Unfortunately, gonna be ending this stream just a little bit earlier than normal. Hopefully, you know, tomorrow will be a little more positive of a sort of stream and such like that, especially once I don't have to deal with heavy upload speeds being hampered because of other housemates, or mentally being, you know, not in it. So yeah, I'll see you guys another day. Bye for now.